it just seemed destined. This was the way it was going to go for Liam Manning and Norwich today. They led against Leicester City and they surrendered a lead yet again. They lost at home yet again. Played 7, lost 7 at Carrow Road for Norwich and Liam Manning. And a late stoppage time winning goal for Marty Cifuentes, a manager under pressure at Leicester, is the last act of Liam Manning's cup of tea. 15 games at Norwich. Let's read from the statement on their website. Sporting director Ben Napper, using the word we, not I, we have tried absolutely everything possible to work through this incredibly challenging period, but unfortunately, given the recent run of results and performances, we have been left with no choice other than to make a change at this stage. I'll stop there because that's a premise that I think 99% of you in the comments are going to agree with. Often we get a bit of debate on managerial sackings where, you know, people are like, oh, I could see that turning, or the job he's done doesn't warrant him being sacked. Unfortunately, by any metric, the job Liam Manning has done warrants him being sacked. And we can talk about whether Liam Manning is a good manager or a bad manager based on these 15 games, you know, as a microcosm of the rest of his career where he's done pretty well. We can talk about the issues at Norwich at large and, you know, more from Ben Napper, I'm sure, in a minute. But even if you put Pep Guardiola in and he'd had this home record and this run for this team at this level after the spend in the summer, you kind of have to sack him, don't you? And I actually do agree with the wording in the statement that there's no choice. Here we are, 15 games in, and, you know, a Norwich side, a club that generally challenges towards the top of the Championship or wins it twice in the last 7 years. From 2019, they that first win, and then a couple of years later after the the kind of yo-yo up down. So yeah, it's not where Norwich should be generally as a club, and it's not where Norwich should be after the spend in the summer.